Cable ratings are taking a slide, and we got Sam Schechner here on the set.
Welcome.
Welcome. They're taking a slide, these cable ratings, and it's nothing to do with me because I don't have cable, and I haven't for a while.
Is the cord cutting finally happening?
In part, it does seem, well, not cord cutting, but people are watching TV in different ways. Yep. So what we're seeing is that so far, since the beginning of 2012, 11 of the 15 most watched networks on cable in the US have seen their ratings go down, the average number of people watching their shows. And in part, that's because fewer people are watching traditional TV. They're watching maybe more online, maybe more on demand. We do see use of things like video game consoles hooked up to TVs growing double-digit percentages. So part of it's changing behavior, and that affects the ratings for things like reruns, which are most of what's on a lot of these cable channels. They have original shows, but they also have you know, reruns of shows like NCIS and things like that. And
so let's go with one of the worst here. Nickelodeon. They've seen the audience throughout the day of children from 2 to 11 shrink by 25%.
Yes.
1 in 4 from a year earlier.
They're all playing games on their cell phones.
Well, ouch! I mean, that's gotta. I mean,
and Nick is a big network, so that for Nickelodeon, that's actually a problem that they've been having since fall, and there's a lot of conversation about what's going on there. What some people think is that starting last summer, Netflix reorganized the way they put their kids programming on. They have a new organizational scheme they call Just for Kids, and if you like log on through your Wii, there's a Just for Kids section, and it's just big pictures of the characters, and you can just click on SpongeBob, and you don't really need to know how to read to do it. So some people think that that is affecting it, and you know, a show from 6 years ago on Nickelodeon to your 2-year-old, it's new to them.
So TNT, they don't have that SpongeBob problem, and they seem down 13% in primetime viewers among 18 to 49, which is the key demographic.
Yeah, and it's more actually for them in total day, which indicates that a lot of what's happening is that the shows off of broadcast TV that they air in a constant rerun, like NCIS, very popular on CBS for new episodes, but it's been in reruns for a while, and it's losing some of its momentum on TNT, and that's a big problem for these networks because they invest a ton of money in those sorts of series.
So we were just talking about the upfronts are coming up, and is this going to lead to an actual reduction in advertising prices on these TV networks, or is that?
Well, the prices are set by the number of viewers, so it's, you know, what the real thing that people look at when it comes to broadcast and cable TV and just the TV business as a whole is what percentage of the dollars go to which medium, because then, you know, it's like, okay, I've got $100, I'm going to spend 45 of it on broadcast TV and 55 on cable TV. Then the ratings just figure out how you divide up that $55.
There's Mad Men. Has AMC been seen a reduction as well?
No, AMC is actually going up, and I think part of what we're seeing in this is that, you know, yeah, there's slightly fewer people online, you know, because of watching online or watching on demand, but really, it's almost like it's a zero-sum game. So we're seeing a lot of volatility in the ratings. So AMC will have a show like Mad Men's not that highly rated, although it is very well regarded. But they have a show like The Walking Dead, which is a huge hit, and that sucks a lot of viewers to it and a lot of attention. So AMC's ratings are up, I think, in 18 to 49 in the evenings, and like by a third or something like that. History Channel, 21% in prime time, up among 18 to 49-year-olds. Discovery ID, there's other channels investing more in programming because they don't want to get cut off of cable systems if people eventually cut the cord, so they're trying to like
So tell us about Sons of Anarchy. What effect are they having? Because that's an interesting show. Would seem to be a niche show, but it isn't.
No, it's actually a pretty popular show on FX. So in the fall, that among other things helped FX's ratings go up significantly. They also had American Horror Story, which is an anthology show, and that also did really well.
That was phenomenal too, and there has not been a second season of that, has there?
No, and I honestly don't know if there. I'm not up to speed on what's happening with American Horror Story.
If there is, I'm waiting for it.
But
we got to stop the segment here. Always a pleasure, Sam Schechner.